Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a few days. Oh, it's walking along the wall. Been a few days. I better shut that. Not in game, but since I recorded the last videos. Just in case. Light switch. Hey. Just in case you hear a creak or a groan or anything, I will do my best to edit them out. But if I'm mid-sentence and I'm saying something something important, I never say anything important. But if I might be saying something relevant, I will try and edit them out. But if I can't, it's my chair. I've oiled every moving part of it, and it's still. I'm just now looking for lights, which is well, I'll tell you this. And it's still going. So not great luck, but hopefully it won't make a noise while we're on. I do hope you're all very well. That used to be a bit of a formality. I noticed when I was at work today, at work, working from home at the minute, but writing an email to a client, and it's just a cursory thing you say. I hope you're well. It's a flippant thing. No one ever really. Oh yeah, I'm very well, thanks. Is generally all you get back. But don't grab any. Why is it off again? Right. Well, gonna have to do that every time, I guess. But this time, I mean, no, these days it's not so much, is it? It's so I genuinely do hope everyone is very well. Where did I think I left it in the field, didn't I? So yeah, welcome back. We are going to work some fields today. Oh, I know what I need to decide, because that's always going to be grass anyway, because it's the cow field. Those two over there, I did. This one over here, ooh, courseplay. You can tell when courseplay happens because you always have some of that. I might go around and fix them. I might not. I might leave them there and see how many people it can annoy. But that is awful of me, I'm sure. This field, I know what I need to determine first, because if I'm not getting animals, grass fields are mostly useless unless I can afford the biogas plant is what I was gonna finish with, which I can. So maybe I know I'm in seasons, so all my life I was gonna say solution. It's not, so it's silage, very much just called silage. Won't be worth as much, but it could still be worth a good amount. So maybe I can do like the cow field and another field, probably this one, once I've redone it as grass. We'll get some grasswork gear. So maybe the budget isn't. I mean, it's still a bit high, but it's not as ridiculous as I thought. I'm not going to be able to afford a forage harvester, so this will be the way to go to start with, and then maybe we'll get forage harvester from there. Again, I'm still doing random. I don't want to say mouth noises because that just sounds weird, but the sort of the and things you do in between sentences. Not used to talking to a microphone or recording myself yet, so do bear with me. I will get that. Speaking of microphones, this is through my XLR mic that I think is now working better. So, if it is, great. If it isn't, I'm really sorry. Obviously, I will do my best to edit this, and I mean, who knows? Might end up having to kind of recap it in another video if this one ends up terrible, but we'll do our best for now. So let's go plow a field, I guess. It's this one that's ours, right? Yeah, it is. So field 38, and now I'm not bringing stuff back from the shop. I won't be using courseplay, although small plow. I was actually I was playing this today on a different map, just in my own time, and I got a case, not a case, New Holland, same thing, but anyway, got a T7 310, so 310 horsepower, and I put it on this plow, and it was on a slight gradient, probably not a lot more than this, so a very, very slight gradient, and it was still pulling it only at 8 mile an hour, and I'm thinking, I should have just got the Deutz, but I can't do that every time. But like, I can't just buy these two tractors every time to start with. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use different ones. But I thought I might as well start with the ones that I've used the most. I'm I don't know how much you've seen them, but obviously I see them on most games. So yeah, it's really hard to tell where the edges are on these fields because, well, I mean, it's all grass, isn't it? So I'll go over the edges a bit to start with, so I can really get the outline, and then we'll start trying to bring it into line a little bit more. Once I've got that outline done, and we're looking at filling in the middle. So if I can get this plowed up today. Do I own a new one? No, that's not mine. Oh, what goes in there? I've not really checked. I'm not sure. Is that chicken? No, horses probably. I'm guessing from the horse sign on the. Oh, hello. Sorry, that comes from looking at the map and not looking at where I'm driving. But yep, didn't crash. How about that? Which is pretty unusual for me. So I think probably get around this the once, and then we'll see how we're getting on. I'll just have a look around while I'm here doing this. It's very nice. Is that a road? No, it's a road. It's not a river. I don't know why I thought it was a river, but who knows? Oh, I had a look as well. The thing in my last video where I put the question marky things, and I was talking about it being a castle or it's not a castle or a gas. I don't want to say gas canister. We used to have them around where I live. These giant towers, giant circular cylindrical towers, almost look like a grain bin, but they're not tapered at the top, and they go up and down on, I don't know by how much they're full of gas, I guess. The sidewalls maneuver up and down. They got rid of them, but I thought it might have been some of them because, I don't know, I guess I just thought that was an English thing, but it's not. It's actually just a bunch of grain bins over in the distance. I went and had a look while I was bringing something else back, so turns out I'm, yeah, probably not going to need to show you them. So if there's another castle on the map, do let me know. I'll go and find it and try and show it to you. Anywho, that's probably enough of me talking while we take the 6 meter plow around. Again, this thing just monsters it. Look at it. Bit of a, it's not much of a gradient here, don't get me wrong, but you know, there's a bit of a gradient on this field. You can see that is like up and downhill. Again, I'm not really used to precision driving while I'm talking. This is probably something I'm gonna have to learn because it's not going very well, is it? I promise I am. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I'm like probably not a better driver than this normally, but I like to think I am. So, you know, I would say I'm normally a bit better than this. I'll get used to it. I think having a pop filter and a mic in front of my face is, I don't know, I'm not used to it. So it's feels like my personal space is being invaded, but it's all voluntary, which is, I don't know. I should be at ease with it, but I'm kind of not. Anyway, yeah, that's enough of that. I'll probably see about maybe time-lapsing some of this now, and yeah, I guess I will speak to you in a minute. just going to slow down the time there with a bit of a disclaimer. Again, as I mentioned in my last video, still pretty new to the whole video editing thing. Not actually sure what speed I'm going to be doing this at, so it might all look a bit drastic. I'm still getting used to whether or not, like how much to turn the camera, how quickly I can turn the camera based on what speed it's going. Yeah, I've done some tests, but I don't know. Maybe I'm happy with it, but we'll see. So I hope it's looking alright. Obviously I clipped a fence, which is entirely in keeping with everything else you're gonna see if you watch me play this game. Also, I do have an apology to make. If you heard my phone making the Facebook message noise before while I was talking, I'm guessing it might not be something I can edit out. If it is, then this apology is for nothing. You didn't hear a thing. However, if it isn't, I do apologise. I was arranging to play No Man's Sky later on with a friend, and totally forgot to silence my. I silenced all my notifications on the PC. No, not silence, but so you shouldn't see anything from Steam or Uplay or anything pop up in the bottom right. And I did get rid of my frame rate counter from the top left, and then totally forgot to put my phone on silent. Superb job. Yep. Anyhow, let's get back to this, see if we can finish it off. Right, so we are coming to the end of it now. It's gone mostly well, I hope. Again, if do please leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if it's anything you can change, let me know if all the moving of the camera made you feel sick once I've got it up to the speed. But you can actually see my tractor marks right there, tractor marks, tyre marks, where I clipped the fence. That I hope they like somehow stay. Where was the exit to this field? It wasn't this way, it was straight into the yard, wasn't it? What an umpty. So now, I mean, we need lime on them all, so probably could have set the little tractor off on that. I know it needs 125, but they're a pretty flat field, so I'm thinking 100 should be fine, but we'll use this one anyway, since we've been using it. Well, not since we've been using it for the ploughing, but since now we've stopped using it for the ploughing, and it's available, so we might as well. Spraying lime, fertilizer, anything is, I don't know why, it's just not something I ever do. Like, on my normal, by the way, as well, in my past videos, I called them Let's Plays, when they're clearly not, they're just my normal games. So on my normal games, I generally I'll do a good bunch of the stuff, you know, a lot of the planting, seeding, harvesting is the word I was looking for there. Oh my life, you're one of the main things you do in the game, and I've forgotten what it's called. I generally do, you know, a bunch of that myself, but when it comes to, you might be able to tell from this, I'm just wasting lime now. When it comes to spraying things, not really my strong point. The amount of stuff I've told you I'm not very good at, you must be wondering why I'm even bothering making videos on this game, because if my own words are to be believed, I'm pretty terrible at everything. I was checking earlier as well my save games, and it seems my average is anywhere between 100 to 150 hours per map. I checked on No Man's Land, and I'm somewhere up near 500 hours just on the one map. Like, that's not okay. There's got my social life's got to be suffering, or I don't really have a social life. I must admit on there I have gone big, but I started small. I started with the smallest of these two tractors, so the front loader tractor that's currently in the garage, and the trailer that I mentioned. I don't remember which video it was in, but I've only done two. So in fairness, if you've watched them both, you know I've mentioned it. The NMC logging trailer that comes with the hoodie. I started literally with those two things and a the saw that attaches to the front loader, so you can cut stumps. And that's pretty much it. I didn't take a loan out. Yeah, I don't remember what starting capital I had, but I played it on start from scratch. Now I should have played it on hard, and I think I did play it on hard for the first bit. I'm sure I did. Um, until I got a bit further, and then I just wanted to go a bit crazy and make what I could out of the map. So, wait, do we have a lime station? That is one thing I forgot to check. Do we have a lime station? They are probably not lime, they're probably milk. Otherwise, I am going back to the shop, in which case, seed, fertilizer, lime, buy point. Hmm, it's not quite as far as the shop. Yeah, maybe I'll finish my story on the on the way there. So, yeah, I put ridiculous hours into it, but started from nothing, worked really hard on it. I'm sure people have put more into it because it's one of those maps. It's you see things on like Planet Coaster and things like that where people have put ridiculous hours in making exactly maps that they want. But No Man's Land I paid particular attention to. I've not put some roads into some of the sell points yet, but I built a mountain. I don't really know why. I just decided I needed to build a mountain in a particularly flat area of it. I was going to build another range around it, but I never got around to it because, like, it's a lot of hours I'd already put on the map, and it was a bit of fatigue, I guess, map fatigue. But I really should have gone back and done it because now it just looks like there's a mountain in the middle of a flat area, which I suppose is great. But I think it looks quite good. I made a login camp and about 5 different farms, stocked them all up with. Now, where did I say that lime station was? I think it's here. Let's revert. I'm just going to turn the help window on. No. No, it's not those then. Or yeah, there it is. Okay, maybe. Yay, there we go. So, yeah, that was my No Man's Land experience. If anyone does want me to ever do a run around of that map, it'd probably take me like half a day, so it's going to be like a long video, but I will happily do it. I know I suggested I was going to do it previously, but I don't know. I don't really know how much someone wants to go around a farm and see exactly how I've put it together. I mean, I would, because interestingly, I think for me, any game, a lot of what I like about gaming is the building side of things. Like much as I don't play them, I got the Sims. Well, I think I've had every Sims, and I played it until they had lots of money. Then I built exactly the house I want, and then I wasn't interested at all. Like I didn't want to play the game. This, I suppose, I do still like playing it. So it is the diamond in the rough, I guess. But a lot of the others I've literally played just to build stuff. I went on Planet Coaster and I've made some wicked good coasters, molded the land around them and everything. So they're all great, but then never bothered to actually build anything else around it. Never made it look any good. So most of my maps just have these amazing coasters with fantastic ratings, and some of them have them all intertwined into each other, made coasters that race each other, but I never actually bothered to turn it into a park because that playing the game doesn't always interest me half as much as building stuff on the game. So yeah, we'll get this one limed. We will lime the. I might try and put a time lapse on to go and get more lime and lime the grass field, or what was the grass field, but will again be the grass. Will be reborn as the grass field version 2, the reclamation. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So I'll get that one done, and then we'll see where we're at and what we're gonna plant in all of. I forgot to turn the lime off. Yeah, of course I'm gonna run out and have to go and refill it again if I keep doing that. Yeah, so I will get this lime done, and then we'll decide what we're gonna put in the field, because I tend to. I know it's sort of. I mean, it's not cheating, but it's. I missed the entry again. You're gonna see a lot of reverse, and not really skilled reversing either. Just quite poor reversing. Like, why did I make that a 3-point turn? I could have just gone back a bit further, got the angle a bit better on the tractor. Bob's your monkey's uncle. But no, I didn't. So what was I saying? Yeah, what we're gonna put in the field. So what I typically do is it's a bit lazy, but certainly at the start when I've not got many fields, and if I've got a reasonable sized trailer, which I do, it takes 40,000. So I mean, this is probably going to struggle a bit to do kiting if it's full, but unless I'm talking about wheat, I'm probably not going to get 40,000 of much. Oh my life! I'm just fishtailing around in the middle of this field. I will come back to that bit. I know I was going to leave the other bits, but that is extremely awful. I normally would put the same thing in. This one's going to be a grass field, but I put the same thing in all 3 of the others, just for ease, I guess. And then you can sell it all on the same day, because obviously seasons, all your prices vary, and you've got to look at the seasons menu to see when it's best to sell everything, and complicates it far more. So I normally, for ease, just put the same thing in each. But I don't know if that'd be generally appreciated in the land of the internet. So probably not. I don't know if I'd want to watch that necessarily. So maybe we'll do different things. Maybe we'll do things that require a different header, because I didn't think and actually get a different header, did I? I think I just got the cereal crop header. Didn't I? Yeah. So, right, I'm gonna go get some more lime and finish this field off. I will either see you when I finish the fields and cut that, or you'll see me do it all just a little bit faster. So yeah, back at the lime station. Just thought I'd mention one thing actually, because I noticed it. I try to remember to put the beacons on. I don't drive anything in the real world that involves beacons. I actually have a Honda S2000, so about as far from a tractor as you can get. I mean, it's got 4 wheels, but similarities pretty much end there. Similarities pretty much end there. It's all in the enunciation, as the sketch from Friends with, oh my life, the guy that won an Oscar after deserving it for so long. What was his name? Oh no. He was. I'm sure he played when Gary Old. I'm sure it was Gary Oldman. Anyway, enunciation, beautiful. Lights, back onto the beacon lights. I am sorry, I will forget to turn them on most times. I may forget to turn them off until they annoy me, at which point I'll probably notice them and remember. I'm sorry, it's just the way it's going to be. I'll try and remember, I will. I know, I'm sure it grates at least some people. It should bother me more than it does, but yeah, sort of doesn't, really. I don't know. I know I'd probably catch some hate for that, but hey, it's well deserved. I should put them on, I should want to put them on. It's farming simulator, not let's play in a field simulator. Take it seriously, boy. Yep, that's what I'm going to do from now on. That was a bad call, wasn't it? I didn't think, I don't know why I didn't think I'd have the width for that. I never actually put this back on, I've just carried on talking, haven't I? But we're nearly there now. I didn't think I'd have the width for it. I'm a terrible judge of width. This is one of the reasons I don't like spraying or any form of spreading particularly, because I am fully terrible at it. But you know, I suppose the clue's in the title. Let's have a bash. It's not let's do it perfectly because I'm genuinely good at the game. It's let's try my best. Oh, do you know what I have just noticed though? Yep, I have done two things wrong now. Let's go get the other thing. Let's put that on first. Then let's put the cedar on. Stop being an idiot. So we want some grass for this field, we agreed, didn't we? And then we're going to get some grass gear. Grass gear? Definitely not something you can go and buy. Certainly not from a farm shop. Get that gate shut so I don't drive into it when I come back around. If I make it back around all in one piece without hitting everything on the way, which will be a first. So let's probably leave this for now, and you can either watch it, depending on how well it goes, or I'll miraculously appear with it having been completed perfectly and to everyone's satisfaction. I'm just going to cut in there because this last thing has been something of a disaster. I tried to turn it on again, obviously didn't register. I don't know if there's something up with my controller or if my hands just aren't registering at the moment. But yeah, messed that one up. Also, getting out and getting in back there, that wasn't deliberate. I didn't need to look at anything. I didn't need to do anything. I accidentally got out of the tractor instead of turning off the sower, which I'm sure has happened to at least like 1.5 of you, probably. Especially when, say, when you're doing silage and you're doing whole crop, so you've got a forage harvester, and if you're playing by yourself, generally speaking, you either run the forage harvester and put whatever you're catching it in behind you on follow me or something. Or you run the forage harvester either as a worker or through horseplay, and you follow in whatever's got the trailer on it. I noticed how cruise control, which you'll notice has just come on in the bottom right, now the orange 26, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure everyone does, is, I'm playing on a pad at the minute, it's 2 shoulder buttons, so the ones above the triggers, and, wait, what is it? Oh, it's an Xbox Elite pad, so I can't. The things are really dim. B. Is it B? Yep. So it's 2 shoulder buttons and B. Force dump is the 2 shoulder buttons and Y. So exactly the same configuration, but the button ever so slightly to the left and above. Like, how many times? I'd actually quite like to know from other people, because maybe it is just me being an idiot. How many times have you accidentally force dumped like 50,000 liters of chaff all the way down the middle of the field when all you really wanted to do was keep your lorry at the same speed? I'm gonna try and avoid doing that in this game, but I don't know. It's as likely to happen as anything. Nope. Right, here we go. Let's live dangerously. Yes, I am right. Soybeans can't be planted for another 2 days, and canola can go in today. So let's do that. Yeah, I do like in cab, but like you do find it all gets a bit drastic. Like, look at that wheel. Just I don't know what it is when you're using a controller in cab view. Everything becomes super twitchy, which is why I don't like it on tractors, because because they can literally turn on a 5 foot. Oh, for everyone not in England, a 5 foot is a very small coin. As I'm sure you could have probably guessed, but there you go. Now you know. Okay, he joined me again. We are at the point now. Well, I don't want to take bets or do like a poll or anything, but will it, won't it? I don't think it will down the bottom end. Let's see if we can. We take. No, we can't. Can't take it all. Never mind. It looks like I'm coming back one more time. So, after making and butchering what was that field and should have been nice and easy. You're not going to want to watch me do a very big field at this rate. Yeah, following that, it's now really just up to how interesting I can make it with a choice of music, which, I don't know. Well, I'm sure you'll tell me how I did, because by this point, you'll know. And I don't. So I feel like right now you know more than me. That's quite a time paradox, isn't it? Because you know more than me now, but now hasn't happened yet. until I've done the music in the future, and then you get to tell me about my past in the future. I'm gonna break my head if I keep that up. So we are back at farm. Everything's planted. Just needs more. Did I leave? Yeah, I just left it over there, didn't I? Doing nothing. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I do that? Security, top priority. So maybe we need to look for some grass tools. Hum diddly. Hum. I don't know, the cow field's kind of big, innit? Maybe yeah, I'll get the icon. I'll use I'll use a batwing in another video. Maybe if I start with smaller grass fields. I don't know. I don't know. Silver, gold, what is the difference? There are no balls. I'm guessing it's the modder. I'm sure. Oh, ooh, hello. Did anyone else see? Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that. Whoa. Golden balls indeed. It's got a trunk. Probably just gonna go silver. Yeah. Stop breaking stuff. Stop breaking stuff, Otto. Mm-hmm. Stick with silver on that as well. Yep, seems good to me. Why not, indeed? Lely or the class or the merge map. No, I'm using a lot of the stuff I had on the other thing, and you've seen it on the other thing. So let's go with the class. I like it. So we got mowers, we got windrowers. We need a baler. That's for darn sure. Ooh, the new one. I like fast balers because this is cool. This is cool, but it's like nearly 300 grand for a baler. Oh my life. It's high end crone territory. I love it, but not when we're on a budget. The new one. It looks kind of old school case. I used that on a couple of maps. Obviously, the ones I had previously. Nope, I think probably. I don't know. There's a John Deere one and the Crone, some sort of big thing. And they're both 12 grand. They're essentially the same thing, just skinned. And they're just brilliant, amazing starter balers. If you're on a real shoestring budget like I was on No Man's Land, 12 grand gets you a proper sweet baler there. This though, I have been enjoying recently. Let's face it, I don't turn my beacons on. Why would I use a warning triangle? 100 quid don't need to spend. This is great though because it goes 14. So we're gonna need a bale trailer while I'm here. If I see the 12 grand balers, I'll stop and mention. There you go. There's the John Deere one. Love it. Great unit. There's the Crone. Just excellent budget balers. I mean, look at the back. I think they're really nicely done. And when you're on a budget, they are lifesavers. Right, I want to go with either the Roland, which I like a lot at the minute. Probably because it's new and shiny, and I'm really bad with new and shiny. But I also really like these. And I think with starting, I know it's more expensive, but with starting smaller, like yeah, I'm gonna stick with auto load. I'm gonna go with the blue. You know what I really like? I really like the look of those colors. I wish I could put ag tires on it, but you can the other trailer. But I like this. I'm gonna go with that. So we've got windrower, mowers, baler, trailer. Sorry, it's unacceptable. And I think that's kind of where we're probably gonna leave it. As I say, I will go and get the stuff now. I might leave it in there as a time lapse, but certainly as far as from me to you, this is goodbye. So thank you very kindly for watching, as always. Stay safe, stay well. much love, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, yep, one last thing, cheeky little sausage, I totally forgot, so I do apologise. There are your beacons. I am so sorry.